गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। सभी अभ्यर्थीगण को मेरी ओर से शुभ संध्या। इट्स 7:30, 7:30 बजने वाले हैं और संध्याकालीन प्रसारण जो प्रत्येक दिन सिविल सर्विसेज एकेडमी रामचंद्रपुर जसीडी देवघर के सौजन्यता के अंतर्गत हम करते हैं प्रतियोगिता परीक्षाओं की तैयारी के निमित्त, विशेषतः यूपीएससी। तो आइए चलें ऐसे प्रश्नों की ओर जो काफी महत्वपूर्ण है और इसमें सभी सेगमेंट्स हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी, इकोनॉमी, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी और करंट अफेयर्स सभी सेगमेंट से प्रश्नों को हम आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत करते हैं। डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। विथ रेफरेंस टू प्रीडेटरी प्राइसेस, so if you have gone through the PYQs, you might be noticing that every year UPSC finds terminologies, okay, and based on the terminologies they frame the questions both in prelims and in the mains examination. So just keeping in view the pattern of the examination, here I am quoting some questions. With reference to predatory pricing, consider the following statements. Number one, it refers to the exceptionally low prices offered by product companies. Second, in the long run, it might lead to monopoly given above are correct. A 1 and 2, B 2 3, C 1 3 and D 1 2 3. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, प्रिय अभ्यर्थीगण, यदि आप इस प्रश्न से अवगत हैं तो आपको चैट बॉक्स में उत्तर देना चाहिए। एंड इफ यू डोंट नो क्वेश्चन, ओके, सो प्रेडेटरी प्राइसिंग refers to the pricing of goods or services ये किसको रेफर करता है? गुड्स और सर्विसेज पर। और यहां आप देखेंगे इसको प्रीडेटरी वॉर, मूल्य का युद्ध, कैन बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर कंज्यूमर्स बिकॉज ऑफ द लोअर prices. Petition, that is Act 2002, which replaced Monopolies and Restrictive Trade Practices Act (MRTP) 1969, seeks to ensure the welfare of the consumers by maintaining healthy competition in any relevant market. Therefore, predatory pricing, which amounts to an abuse of dominant position, is made illegal under the Act. In this way, all the statements A, B, C are found correct. So our answer should be D. D should be our answer. Dear aspirants, let us see the next question, and here it is. Consider the following statement. Number one, right to establish and maintain instructions, right to establish and maintain institutions for religious purpose is enjoyed by religious minorities only. अब ये फंडामेंटल राइट में राइट टू फ्रीडम ऑफ रिलीजन मेंशन्ड है। डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, वहां से ये प्रश्न लिया जा रहा है। सेकंड, राइट टू कंजर्व लैंग्वेज, स्क्रिप्ट और कल्चर is enjoyed by religious and linguistic minorities only. Which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Dear aspirants, Article 26 of Indian Constitution explicitly deals with this issue. So here we have A brief explanation. According to according to
Jitendra.
according to Article 26, every religious denomination or any of its section shall have the right to establish and maintain institutions for religious and charitable purposes. It's not restricted to minorities only. So statement 1 is not correct. Let us see the examination of statement 2. We find that Article 29 provides that any section of citizens residing in any part of India having a distinct language, script, or culture of its own shall have the right to conserve the same. Article 29 grants protection to both religious minorities as well as linguistic minorities. However, the Supreme Court held that the scope of this article is not necessarily restricted to minorities only, as it is commonly assumed to be. This is because of the use of words section of citizens in the article that include minorities as well as majority. So this statement is also not correct. So our answer should be D, neither A nor B. Here comes question number 3 of the day. Which of the following are the uses of fly ash? Fly ash produced by coal-based power plants. Number 1, improve water holding capacity of soil. Second, manufacture of bricks. Third, construction of roads. So which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 1 2 only, C 2 3 only, and D 1 2 3. Dear aspirants, let us see this question. Okay, uses of fly ash produced by coal based power plants. So improve water holding capacity of soil, manufacture of bricks, and 3, construction of roads. So uses of fly ash. Now you have to find out the correct answer. Here the answer is 1 2 3. All the statements are correct. All the statements are correct. Fly ash is bioproduct of coal fired thermal power stations. Its disposal poses a serious problem considering a storage, a space, and cost involved in it, and dust pollution arising out of its fitness. Dear aspirants, fly ash can be advantageously used in agriculture as an agent for acidic soil, as soil conditioner, improving upon some important physiochemical properties of the soil such as hydraulic conductivity, bulk density, porosity, water holding capacity, etc. Fly ash has been utilized for manufacture of bricks. These bricks are obtained from materials consisting of fly ash in major quantity, lime, and an accelerator acting as a catalyst. Fly ash is a very good construction material for roads and embankments. The scope of utilization of fly ash in road construction are embankments and backfills, reinforced or reinforced or stabilization of subgrade, subbase, and base course. Many road and embankment projects have been completed across the country using fly ash. So our answer should be 1, 2, 3, that is D. Dear aspirants, let us move to the next question, that is question number 4 of the day. In the opposition to non-cooperation movement, Anti-Non-Cooperation Association was started by A. Muslim League, B. Communal groups and organization, C. Big businessmen of Bombay, and D. The communists. So this question is ABCD type. आपको बताना है कि जो असहयोग आंदोलन महात्मा गांधी राष्ट्रपिता के नेतृत्व में प्रारंभ हुआ था, तो उसके विरुद्ध एक एंटी नॉन कोऑपरेशन एसोसिएशन भी प्रारंभ हुआ था, और वो किसके द्वारा प्रारंभ हुआ था? पहला ऑप्शन मुस्लिम लीग, दूसरा कम्युनिस्ट ग्रुप्स एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कम्युनल मतलब सांप्रदायिक समूह और संगठन, सी बिग बिजनेसमैन ऑफ बॉम्बे, बॉम्बे के जो बड़े बड़े बिजनेसमैन थे, व्यापारी थे, दी कम्युनिस्ट्स यानी साम्यवादी। तो इसमें ए बी सी डी क्या इसका उत्तर होगा? डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, द आंसर इज सी, बिग बिजनेसमैन ऑफ बॉम्बे के द्वारा एंटी नॉन कोऑपरेशन एसोसिएशन यानी असहयोग आंदोलन के विरुद्ध एक संगठन की स्थापना की गई थी। The Anti-Non-Cooperation Association 1920 was started by big businessmen of Bombay in 1920 against the non-cooperation Khilafat movement 1920 and 21. It was established by Jamna Das, Dwarka Das, Purushottam Das, Thakur Das, Quas Ji Jahangir, Firoz Sethna, and Settleward. The businessmen of Bombay felt that the movement would encourage the labor strikes, which in Bombay presidency turned out to be violent at earlier occasion. So our answer should be C, big businessman of Bombay. So this is the correct answer. Okay, dear aspirants, तो इसको आप निश्चित रूप से अपने नोटबुक में लिखेंगे, बिकॉज दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। विथ रेफरेंस टू द सैलिएंट फीचर्स ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हिमालयाज, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। ओके, सैलिएंट फीचर्स ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हिमालयाज, हिमालय के जो टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर है तो उसके संबंध में सैलिएंट फीचर्स, उनके प्रमुख विशेषताएं, तो वो उसके संदर्भ में 3 कथन। नंबर 1, दे रिप्रेजेंट ए ब्लेंड ऑफ हिंदू एंड बुद्धिस्ट फेथ्स। सेकंड, दे आर इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय गांधारा, गुप्ता एंड पोस्ट गुप्ता ट्रेडिशंस ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर। और तीसरा, दे आर यूनिक एज गर्भगृह इज एब्सेंट फ्रॉम ऑल द टेम्पल्स ऑफ हिमालयाज। क्या हिमालय के जो मंदिर हैं उसमें गर्भगृह नहीं है? सो यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। ए 1 2 3, बी 2 3, सी 1 2 एंड डी 1 1। डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, आपको बताना है कि इसका उत्तर क्या होगा। यहां पे हम लोग यदि इसकी व्याख्या करेंगे तो यहां पे स्टेटमेंट 3 गलत है, क्योंकि गर्भगृह के बिना मंदिर कैसे होगा? इसलिए ए यूनिक फॉर्म ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर डेवलप्ड इन द हिल्स ऑफ कुमायूं, गढ़वाल, हिमाचल एंड कश्मीर। Kashmir's proximity to prominent Gandhara sites such as Takshila, Peshawar, and northwest frontier, okay, lent the region a strong Gandhara influence by 5th century CE. Our answer should be C, that is 1 and 2. The third statement is not correct. The third statement is not correct. So, dear aspirants, this way we have completed 5 questions. Okay, 5 questions, and let us move to the next 5 questions, which are also very, very important. Which of the following countries are members of Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC? It is also select the correct answer using the code given below. A123, B134, C24, and D1234. Dear aspirants, you have to find out the countries, okay, which are members of OPEC. The countries which are members of OPEC. One is Iraq, two is Qatar, three is Libya, and four is Venezuela. Dear aspirants, our answer should be Iraq, Libya, and Venezuela. Iraq, Libya, and Venezuela. Qatar is not a member of Qatar is not a member of OPEC, that is oil producing countries. So our answer should be Iraq, Libya, and Venezuela. Let us move to the next question. Consider the following statements. We have 2 statements in this MCQ. Number 1, the Parliament of India can place a particular law in the 9th schedule of the Constitution of India. 9th schedule of Constitution of India. So let us see. Second statement, the validity of a law placed in the 9th schedule cannot be examined by any court and no judgment can be made on it. So this way, 2 statements are to be examined and to be answered correctly. A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. As far as the validity of law placed in the 9th schedule is concerned, okay, it can be examined. It can be examined. So a statement 2 is not correct. Supreme Court has said that laws placed in the 9th schedule are open to judicial scrutiny and that such laws do not enjoy a blanket protection. Mind the words, blanket protection. Laws placed in the 9th schedule after the Keshwananda Bharati judgment on April 24, 1973, when it propounded the basic structure doctrine, were open to challenge. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. As far as statement 1 is concerned, dear aspirants, the Parliament of India can place a particular law in the 9th schedule of the Constitution of India. This statement is correct. So our answer should be A, that is 1 only. The next question relates to dry sorbent injection technique. Dry sorbent, SORBENT, injection technique often seen in the news. And the question is, for what it is used? Okay, A, in situ remediation of oil spills. B, improving efficiency of biogas plants. C, controlling sulfur dioxide SO2 emissions. Or D, reclamation of wetlands. Dear aspirants, A, B, C, T type of question. So what should be the answer? The answer is C. Okay. So dry sorbent injection technique is used for controlling sulfur dioxide SO2 emissions, utsarjan. Now The next question is, which of the following locations are suitable for the formation of springs? Springs, Jharna. Number one, tilted strata. Two, karst topography, Karst. Number three, well jointed rocks. So select the answer using the code given below. Select the correct answer. A12, B23, C13 and D123. Dear aspirants, this question relates to geography segment. Now let us see what should be the answer. The answer is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all the three options, tilted strata, karst topography and well jointed rocks, these are correct. So our answer is D, 1, 2, 3. Now the next question, and here we have, which of the following statements regarding a grazing food, GRAZING, grazing food chains, the first trophic level is always occupied by the producers. Okay, grazing food chain, we have to find out the correct statement. The second statement is, herbivores are always placed at the third trophic level in a grazing food chain. So you have to find out, okay, the correct answer using the code. A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Dear aspirants, a statement 1, in all grazing food chains, the first trophic level is always occupied by the producers, जो उत्पादन कर रहे हैं, और herbivores are always placed at the third trophic level in a grazing food chain. This is not correct. So our answer should be 1 only, that is A. Our answer should be 1 only, that is A. Dear aspirants, this way we have studied the most important questions taking from almost all segments. I have tried my level best to take questions from all segments, that is history, geography, economy, science and technology, and polity. Dear aspirants, here comes a question from history, that is modern India. The Montagu, Montagu Declaration of 1917. Now we have two statements. Recommended that self-government would be granted to India immediately after the First World War. Self-government, Swashasan, it will be granted after the First World War. Second, led to the introduction of the system of direct elections and universal adult franchise in the Government of India Act 1919. अब ये मॉन्टेगू डिक्लेरेशन जो था, तो इसके संबंध में ये दो बातें आपके समक्ष हैं. You have to find out the correctness of these statements. A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Dear aspirants, because Montagu was appointed the Secretary of State for India in 1917 and remained in that office till 1922, he was critical of the manner in which India was governed. Okay, he presented, okay, the historic Montagu Declaration, August Declaration, in the British Parliament on August 28, 1917. This declaration advocated for the increasing the Association of Indians in every branch of administration. He also laid the foundation of gradual development of self-governing of RNA at a specific time or in a specific issue. So, statement 1 is not correct. Our answer should be B, that is, statement 2 is correct, because translation is the process of translating the sequence of a messenger, that is RNA molecule, to a sequence of amino acids during protein synthesis. The genetic code describes the relationship between the sequence of base pairs in a gene and the corresponding amino acid sequence that it encodes. So this way our answer should be B, 2 only. Dear aspirants, now the next question, consider the following statements regarding bioceramics. BIOCERAMICS, bioceramics. We have three statements, 1, 2, 3, but very small. Number 1, bioceramics are materials especially developed to replace soft organ tissue in the human body. Second statement, all bioceramics are biologically inert and do not react with other tissues. The third statement, alumina and zirconia. Alumina and zirconia are used in the production of bioceramics. You have to find out the correctness of these statements. Dear aspirants, as far as statements, three statements are concerned, 1 and 2 statements are not correct. Our answer should be statement 3, that is alumina and zirconia are used in the production of bioceramics. This is correct, but bioceramics are materials especially developed to replace soft organ tissue in the human body. This statement is not correct, and all bioceramics are biologically inert and do not react with other tissues. This statement is also not correct. Dear aspirants, let us move to the next question. Consider the following statements. The festival is celebrated to mark the change of color of spring waters by goddess Rangnya Devi in the month of May, June every year. अब आपको पहचानना है कि वो फेस्टिवल है क्या. Number 2, the changing color of the spring water every year during the festival was cited as a miracle by Swami Vivekanand. स्वामी विवेकानंद ने इस चेंजिंग ऑफ कलर को एक रहस्यपूर्ण माना था. थर्ड स्टेटमेंट, द फेस्टिवल इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फेस्टिवल्स इन द यूनियन टेरिटरी ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, you have to find out the correctness of these statements. A, Jude settle. B, Ambu Bachi Mela. C, Mela Sheer Bhavani. Or D, Herat, Herath. Dear aspirants, the right answer is Mata Chir Bhavani. C is the right answer. C is the right answer. And the concluding question of the day. आज का 15वां प्रश्न. Which of the following are the components of external debt of India? External debt udhari of India. External commercial borrowings. 2, NRI deposits. 3. Borrowing through masala bonds. You have to find out the correctness of the above. Okay. Now A12, B2, C13 and D123. Dear aspirants, all these three options are correct. Okay. The components of external debt of India are external commercial borrowings, 2. NRI deposits, 3. Borrowing through masala bonds. So our answer should be D, that is 1, 2, 3. Dear aspirants, now we have spent 30 minutes of quality time explaining most important questions taken from all segments. So thank you for joining me. Let me say good night to all of you. Bye bye.